Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the Eden Wellness Alliance and our State of the Association address that we have every Thursday. So, let's do what we normally do and take care of the announcements first. So, let me lay that down. Let's go ahead and type welcome to anybody that might be in the chat, and I will keep an eye on it just in case someone does pop in. So, events coming up. All right. So CRN is having its next weekend. Not why did I say weekend? Next week on the 19th, CRN is having its annual breakfast. Its annual winter breakfast, our Christmas breakfast thing. It is on the 19th. It's going to be from 8 o'clock to about 9:30, but you can get there a little bit earlier if you want to, if you have something you need to warm up, or what we all bring a dish and then play Dirty Santa. So if you want to do that, it would be a good idea. Be a good way to do that. Let me see. After that, aside from our State of the Association address on next Thursday, I am not seeing anything. So I think the rest of the year, which is only like next week and the week after, and then one Sunday, there's no more events for myself or those I'm involved with. However, January, there are some things coming up. January, there it is, the 16th is going to be the Egg and I event, and it's going to, so that will be at the Egg and I over there. It is from, we usually try to get there around 10:30, but you can get there at 11 if you want to. We usually get there around 10:30 so that we can start ordering our food and then start at 11, which is when we officially start. Also on the 12th through I think the 14th, there is a Northwest Arkansas. I don't think it's called the Women's Expo. I think it's called the Northwest Arkansas Expo or something like that. I will have more details next week when we come in and do our announcements. But there's going to be a booth there that we're promoting it at. So keep that in mind if you're up in Northwest Arkansas. But that's everything that's going on there. I believe for those interested, the New Year's Eve singing, that's what it is. The New Year's Eve singing for the Churches of Christ in the area is going to be up at Ball Creek, which is somewhere up in Northwest Arkansas. So you're going to have to, we will have to work together to find out where that is, because I have never been there before. But it's supposed to be there. I think the start time is talked about it being 8:30, but I'm not certain. Getting there early probably wouldn't hurt anything. But again, if I find out some more concrete stuff on the location and where that location is, I will try and share that next week. So that is everything that we have for our announcements. So why don't we go ahead and get into the subject for today, which is not the health benefits of cinnamon. I'm going to have to change that. I did not change that before we started. Oops. We're actually going over something that we went over this Tuesday at the Egg and I event that we had this week. And we're going to be talking a bit about immune support. And in that, we're going to be talking about the Flume Bomb. I'll put up the little graphic. The Flume Bomb, Floom. It always looks like Flame Bomb to me, but it's not. It is Flume Bomb, due to Flume, but it stands for frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and melaleuca. So, for those wanting to do an intense immune support, is how they put it, You can do 8 to 10 drops of each in a 10 milliliter roller and roll them on the bottom of the feet to really give an intense boost to your immune system. 1 drop each for young children. I don't really see the need to dilute like that, really. If you've already got it in a roller bottle, there's you're already putting your your liquid coconut oil in there anyway. So no real reason to bother with that, I would say, with the dilution, with that extra dilution, I would say. But you can if you're worried about it. Regarding the specific oils that are talked about in the Flume Bomb, uh, On Guard is, of course, the protective blend that you find from doTERRA, their specific one. It blends several oils together in a really good and potent combination to allow for that body to use those nutrients as well as understand the signal that's being sent to it to improve the immune system, fight off the nasty stuff that's in there. Pairing it with oregano, it just increases and enhances that On Guard's mix into something that is even better at doing that. Better for fighting off things, especially viruses and stuff like that that get inside the cell. The lemon is great because it allows for a detoxification portion. It supports the detoxifying process that is bound to happen when you're getting rid of that unwanted material out of the system. You have to then start flushing that stuff out, and that helps with that. The Melaleuca helps also with the immune support and especially with the fungal aspect that might be there. But also, Melaleuca really is good for the skin. So when you take this, they're putting it on the bottom of the feet is what they recommend. But taking this same mix internally is also acceptable. And now not 8 to 10 drops of just like that. That's not what it's talking about. But if you do a 1-to-1 ratio or maybe a 2 on the On Guard and then a 1 of all the rest, you can get a nice strong benefit there. And then frankincense is that enhancer that's going to boost up all the others. Um, Returning to that internal use though, the internal use is going to be something that you want to do in gel caps or in like little shot glasses. Have your juice there, and then the one with and the one with the mix that has the juice. And you would take that one first, and then follow it up with another drink of juice, simply because this is something that you probably won't like the taste of, to be fair. So not gel caps, veggie caps are what I would recommend for getting that in there. And then just, like I said, 1 to 2 drops of each. It'd be hard to, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You might be able to fit 2 drops of each in a big veggie cap. But 1 drop of each is going to be good, or 1 drop of everything, and then maybe 2 of the On Guard and oregano, or even something along that variation would be fine. And that's going to help support the body. Um, what happens when you mix essential oils, I believe we've touched on this before, when you mix essential oils, you don't have just those essential oils floating around separately in your body. What happens, it's like chemistry. You don't mix one item and another item together and then those things don't do anything. They don't change molecularly. Every time you mix oils together, they change molecularly. Like, for example, there's lots of things in the On Guard itself, but none of those things are alone the On Guard. It's all of those things mixed together and their molecular change that happens that makes On Guard so effective as a blend. And putting that oregano with it then changes it from being just oregano and On Guard to being its own thing, at least how your body treats it. And it's not its own thing that's going to be treated as a foreign object. It's going to be treated as a food item, which is part of why the essential oils work so well. We've also touched on that your body treats them like a food, like something that you're consuming for nutrients. And that makes it very bioavailable to the system. The frankincense is going to be a real energizer of this blend because you can do just the oregano and the On Guard and have like an On Guard Plus going for yourself, or a normal Flume Bomb, not a Flume Bomb, but this particular blend doesn't just support the immune system, it helps with the detoxification with the lemon, helps make sure the lining doesn't get irritated of the intestines and stuff like that, and helps extra against the antifungal with the melaleuca. And that frankincense supports all of these functionings happening appropriately within the body's own balance and not affecting the DNA in such a way that it would be weird, which is good. So that's this image, and that's what we talked about a lot when we were at the at the Egg and I this time, was supporting that immune system. Some more advice that I would give people when you have immune compromise going on is make sure you're drinking your water, and putting the lemon 5 drops in your water is going to make a difference for getting that junk out of your system if you are having problems with it. Both lemon and lime do that. Lemon is the one I would start with simply because it is the one that's going to work with the liver the most and can be most helpful in that sense. So we're approaching the 12-minute, we're almost at the 12-minute mark. So I'm going to say that we covered this fairly enough. I'd like to try and keep these, unless we have a lot of updates or a lot of a really heavy subject requested, I'd like to try and keep our State of the Associations to, within 15 minutes. That way people can watch them quickly and they can be a quick address instead of people staying for 30 or 40 minutes if they don't want to do that. So that will be what we call good this time. I hope that everyone has found this helpful. You can, Healing in Our Homes is where that came from, that particular one, that particular graphic, I should say. So if you want to go to that, you can. Just back up the video, it's right there. It says at Healing Homes or something like that. I believe it's a Twitter. But that's everything we have for today. Again, if you like what we do and you want to have something specifically covered, you can get with us by any of these over here: our phone, website, email, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Any of those work. Had to go down like that. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance. Health and wellness the way God intended. All natural, non-invasive approaches to your health, wealth, and relationships. Have a great day. God bless and enjoy. Bye.